Okay, hi everybody. So someone requested me to do relationship tips for a friend of theirs, and then someone else requested me to do the song Jolene. So uh, um I'm used to song requests, so it's the first time having relationship tips because I don't know what, because not all relationships are the same. Each relationships are different, and I should know. I've been through like 6 of them, and then I know about like with Emma's relationships and like how toxic they can be. Um, so I decided that for this, since I have 2 requests, I will do them in this video. So first, I'm gonna do Jolene by Parton, and then I will talk about relationship tips. So that way both people will be happy, and yeah. So here it goes. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging on you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him just because you can. And your beauty is beyond compare, with flaming locks of open air, with lively skin and eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like a breath of spring, your voice is soft like summer rain, and I cannot compete with you, Jolene. He talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand how you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him if just because you can. You could have your choice of man, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 Jolene. I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 Jolene. Please don't take him even though you can. Jolene, Jolene. So I hope you enjoy that. Now I guess I will talk about relationship tips. So I had 6 boyfriends since 7th grade. I count the 7th grade boyfriend and the 8th grade boyfriend just because it was like either a kiss or more than a kiss type of thing, and actual dating involved. Anyways, so I don't know what you are interested in when it comes to tips. Because like I said before, no 2 relationships are the same. They're like snowflakes. You can't find the same snowflake. You cannot find the two same snowflakes because each snowflake is individually different. Same thing with like when you talk about autism, you can't find 2 of the same autistic kids because each of them are individually different. Same with relationships, and I should know because like I've been through 6. And each relationships have some good times and bad times, and they're all different. So let me think if I can mention any tips. Okay, well, like thinking about my experiences, like sometimes I know that some people get shy when it comes to their relationships and don't know what the other person would think if they would like them back. I mean, the worst thing they can do is to say no, and that they're not into you. Just if you want to ask someone out, ask them. Take up the courage and ask them any way you want. Either like a massive proposal of asking them out on the date, through song, guitar, dancing, like any kind of idea you think. Oh, you just simply just ask. Can we go out sometime? So that's tip 1. Don't pressure someone into doing something they're not ready for. If they're not ready to go all the way with you, or you're not ready to go all the way, like let's say if you were pressuring that person, don't pressure them. If they say they're not ready to go all the way with you, just be like, okay, tell me when you're ready and move on, and let's have a good time in the relationship. But if they're pressuring you into doing something you're not ready for, tell them that you're not ready for this. And if they, for some reason, don't listen, break up with them, because it's not good to be pressured into anything you're not ready for. Always feel comfortable in your relationships. I think if you would date someone who has autism, or someone who has Down syndrome or any disability, or if you're dating someone with a mental illness like bipolar, it takes a lot of patience. And to me, if you're dating someone like that, it takes a special kind of person. Like if you want to be a teacher or a social worker, it still takes a special person to date that person. Like 3 of my boyfriends I've been dating are on the autism spectrum, but they're different in that case too. Like with Chris, he has Asperger's, and he has like this fascination of becoming famous and going and making YouTube videos. And he was on the slow side. And like he was kind of inappropriate to be with too, because he was 5 years older than me, and at the time I was 15. So it's like, find someone that isn't too old for you or too young for you. Someone like I would do, like find someone who's like, when it comes to older men, be 1 year, 2 year, or 3 years older than me, same age, and then the youngest would be just a year younger than me. So just have that kind of standard when it comes to dating a man, like depending on their age. And then like after Chris, I was with Said. So unlike with Charles, like how he pressured me into doing stuff, I kind of pressured Said. So it's like, don't do that. Said was one of the greatest relationships I ever had, but it's like it's hard when you went through something like I went through. Like I felt depressed and suicidal, and I was like, so he was carrying all the baggage I was telling him about, and it's like, it's not really good idea to do that. I mean, yes, for one, like your significant other should help you when you feel depressed, but it's not really good to like always go on about that and tell them about it. Also, like if you're interested in dating someone who's a Muslim, you have to like be prepared on that, because if you date someone who's a Muslim, I did some research, and Said was a Muslim, but he would be the only Muslim I would ever date, because I found out that Muslims don't date in high school, and that was part of the problem, because his mom didn't want us to be together. And when they do date, they have a chaperone. So it's your choice whether or not you would be put up to a chaperone on your dates, and you don't get your first kiss until the day you get married. So it depends, like with that kind of religion, if you're dating someone with that specific religion, it depends, like if you feel comfortable in waiting and going through all that to respect his religion, as well as respecting yourself and what you want in a relationship. So that is important. And if like, I mean, in my opinion, if you're dating someone and then if your mom or their mom are trying to like stop you guys from being together, and you end up not being together because of that, then tinsel is not true love. Because true love is like when someone's trying to get in the way of your relationship, but you don't let them be in the way. You fight them on it, and you stay with them no matter what. And I think that's important to remember. And then I have to say, I got together with Edgar, and the first time around, I felt like I was forced into a relationship I wasn't ready for. So here's a tip for you: when with that, if you just got out of a relationship, don't make yourself go into the next relationship. Give you some time to relax and calm down and reflect on your past relationships. Give some space. To me, a year minimum before you get into another relationship. Okay, especially when it's something that's all that you put your whole life into, like I did with Said. So yeah, I don't listen to anyone. No peer pressure. And then I broke up with Edgar and got together with Kaya. And that was only summer Flynn. That was a fall Flynn. So it was only a month-long relationship type of thing. Which is fine. Like if you just want a relationship that isn't gonna last for a long time, you just want to be with someone just for fun, that's fine too. You just have to figure out what is best for you and what's best for the other person. And then I got back together with Edgar, and this time I choose to be with him. There was no one pressuring me to be with someone to move on from Kyle, because Kyle was my free time. I was able to get all how I was feeling out of my system, and I moved back to Edgar. Now the reason why I broke up with Edgar in the first place was because I felt unhappy. So when you feel unhappy with someone, communicate your feelings with that person. But if nothing happens to fix it when you're not happy about what's going on, just break up with them, because it's not worth it to sacrifice your happiness to be in that relationship. But yeah, everything with me and Edgar is going great now. When it comes, now we're in a long distance relationship. Now if you're with someone and you're in a long distance relationship, it's not a cakewalk. It's not easy. It's difficult. But you just have to plan on when you can text, when you can call each other, FaceTime, when you can see each other and try to figure things out. Because sometimes when in a long distance relationship, it doesn't work. Sometimes it do. Sometimes high school relationships, whether you're in high school or you're still in that relationship after high school, sometimes they don't work. But other times they do. You just have to figure out and have that conversation with that person. So that's with my experiences. Now with Emma, she was with Xavier, who she hardly sees. So if you're with some guy who you don't ever see, then that's a red flag. You shouldn't be with that person because they don't spend the time to see you. I am against online dating. Do not online date. Meet someone in person first. Become friends and then date them. Okay, now her last relationship was with Tyler, who was abusive. If someone tried to lay a hand on you, try to put you in chokehold or hit you or try to beat you up, do whatever you can to get out of that relationship, because being abused isn't good, and no one deserves that. I know it's hard, but find someone that can help you to get out of the abusive relationship. Stay strong and don't, and bottom line is find someone that would love you. So I guess that's all the tips I have. So I hope you enjoyed this video. It's 14 minutes long, well almost 15 minutes long, but I'm gonna shut up now, and I hope you enjoyed my song and my tips. The best I could do, and bye everybody, take care, love you all, and find someone that would appreciate you.